With the hero's party battling a massive creature, all the members are serving their roles including Rudd the tank. His job is to provoke the monsters in attacking him and protect his comrades as they ambush the enemy. Back in the town, Rudd is daydreaming about his sister as Nin snaps him back into reality. Remorseful, he asks Nin why she woke him up as she reminds him that they are present at the guild. Nin herself is ashamed, but maintains her composure. After things calm down a little, she asks if Rudd was daydreaming about his sister, to which he replies positively. Nin asserts that he should focus on some other things as well, like romance, which shocks Rudd and both of them start blushing. However, Rudd immediately remembers that no one is cuter than his sister, so there's no point. He further reveals that his sister suffers from an incurable disease, and if he wants to treat her, he needs to locate the secret treasure of Labyrinth. But as soon as he remembers their previous battle, he gets demotivated. Nin attempts to console him, stating that he did his job as a tank, and even though he didn't get hit yesterday, his shield absorb was still dropping for some reason. Rudd also cannot comprehend what is happening to his shield. He then apologizes to Nin for consuming too many potions and being a burden on this party. Nin, on the other hand, keeps motivating Rudd, asserting that they've been able to fight this far because of him and that he's an exceptional tank. In the meantime, the hero Kyglis and other party members also appear at the guild. After greeting Nin and Rudd, he introduces two new members of their party, but Nin interferes. She exclaims that according to guild rules, they can only have 6 members, and if they include the newbies, they will possess 7 members. Kyglis understands this and banishes Rudd from the party. Upon inquiring, he explains that he is a useless tank and the reason they lost yesterday was owing to Rudd's incompetency. Nin keeps arguing, but Kyglis is not ready to listen. He is dead sure on banishing Rudd from the party and even brought some new tanks with him. Considering everything, Rudd also agrees and proceeds to leave the guild. As he is walking past Kyglis, the hero stops him, blaming everything on Rudd, and takes away his sword to make up for the loss as he keeps mocking him. With this, the other party members leave the guild, but Nin stays behind. She clings to Rudd's arm as he apologizes for being incompetent. Hearing this, Nin starts crying and asks if this is goodbye. Rudd then settles down and reminds her regarding his home, revealing that he will be living alongside his sister now, and asks her to visit him sometime. Now that Rudd is all alone, he wonders what he should do now as he cannot head back to his hometown quite yet. He also ponders about what Kyglis said regarding his skill, wondering if they are truly useless. He cannot even rely on anyone to appraise his skills. In the meantime, some adventurers are devising a strategy regarding their mission. Rudd happens to overhear that they are heading towards Karas, which is quite near to his hometown. He then approaches the newbie adventurers, which shocks them. Without wasting any time, he offers to join them for this mission and that they don't even have to pay them. The adventurers, however, inquire regarding his rank, which embarrasses Rudd as he is still rank F. At that moment, one of them recognizes Rudd as a member of the hero's party, which relieves them and they accept his proposal. With this, their journey begins. On their way, they come across some monster, but they manage to fend them off with Rudd's help. As they're traveling through dense fog, the cart's owner asks if they should rest, but Rudd denies, asserting that they continue their journey. Suddenly, he notices something in the distance and approaches to take a closer look. As the dense fog clears, he comes across a mysterious girl standing in the middle of the road. After making sure that this is not a trap, Rudd questions the girl regarding her whereabouts and if she is alright. He also notices a gem on her chest, which shocks her. In the meantime, the old man warns him about a gigantic snake approaching him. He instructs the girl to hide somewhere and activates his skill Provoke to attract the snake. With Rudd negating his attacks, he instructs the adventurers to take down the snake, but they are scared, which puts all of them in danger. The snake takes advantage of this slight delay and counterattacks, thrashing Rudd into a tree. Even though he is unconscious, as soon as he remembers his sister, he snaps back into reality. Upon standing, he announces that he doesn't possess a sword and further motivates the adventurers to defeat this snake. With Rudd blocking its attacks, their blows are somewhat damaging to the snake. At that point, the snake launches its killing blow. Rudd realizes that he cannot dodge this attack and that there's no other choice but to block it. With this, he assumes his stance and faces the attack head-on. With his 9999 level shield, Rudd manages to block the killing blow as other adventurers finish the snake off. Now that the battle is over, Rudd instructs them to carve up the monster as he rushes towards the girl. After inquiring about her health, he questions if she has anywhere to go, to which she replies negatively. Hearing this, he offers her to travel alongside him to his hometown. This makes the girl insanely happy and she accepts his offer. Despite this, Rudd is worried about her appearance, but the old man offers them clothes as gratitude for protecting him. He also wonders if she is an escaped slave. According to Rudd, the gem on her chest symbolizes her being a homunculus who serves humans as slaves and cannot travel alone. But now, Rudd is taking care of her. Upon reaching Karas, Rudd takes his leave alongside the homunculus girl. The other adventurers offer him to join their party, but Rudd refuses, asserting that he has to locate the sacred treasure. Hearing this, the adventurers comment that the sacred treasure also possesses the ability to create homunculus, which makes the girl uncomfortable, and Rudd takes his leave. They even made weird comments regarding homunculi, like they are emotionless and ruthless beasts. On their way, they come across a flower garden and Rudd realizes that they haven't introduced themselves. He introduces himself as Rudd and questions regarding her identity. In response, the girl reveals that she doesn't possess a name, with Rudd commenting that it would be difficult addressing her without a name. After observing his surroundings, he decides to name her Luna, which makes her insanely happy. Following this, they camp inside a forest where Rudd prepares food and informs her regarding their journey ahead. As they are conversing, Luna notices some wolves lurking nearby and grabs a knife, skillfully killing all of them. This shocks Rudd as he realizes that Luna must be an illegally forged homunculus. Unlike other homunculi, she possesses a will of her own, emotions, and can even fight. According to him, illegal homunculi are usually disposed of, but her frightened eyes reminded him of his sister and now he cannot abandon her. Witnessing her abilities, Rudd deduces that she would have defeated the giant snake herself, but Luna reveals that she doesn't possess any melee skill, but she is adept at magic. Upon inquiring about her skills, Luna reveals that she possesses the Identify skill, which startles Rudd since there is just one person who possesses this skill and that person is also dead. This makes Luna the only person with Identify skill. He then asks her to appraise his skills, to which she agrees. As she is appraising his skills, she reveals that Rudd possesses 4 skills. One of them is Provoke, that allows him to attract his opponents towards him. The second one makes him immune to any status effects and boosts his natural healing. Rudd already knows about these skills, but he doesn't know about the other 2. Luna further reveals that Rudd possesses a skill known as Life Conversion that allows him to convert his shield damage into strength. The last one, Shield of Sacrifice, allows him to treat the absorbed shields of his allies as his own. This is the reason behind Rudd's depleting shield absorption in the Labyrinth. This relieves him as there is no problem with himself, he was just protecting his allies. The following morning, both of them continue their journey towards Avancia and finally reach there. I'm pretty Rudd's sister is totally different from his imagination, and what will be her reaction after seeing Luna? That would be interesting. Make sure to like and subscribe, so you don't miss out on anything.